Introvert means?
Introvert, a person who spends most of the time with himself, or who doesn't have much courage to go out and talk to strangers. Like he enjoys his own company, is introvert. Extrovert is a kind of a social person, social butterfly, like who always talks to random people, strangers, and in groups.
Madam, namaste. Hi, madam.
Namaste. Hello. Welcome to the session. How are you?
I'm fine, madam. What about you?
I'm also great. Thank you so much for asking. How was your morning? Can you tell me?
It's going good, madam. This
Great.
is my first.
Okay, this is your first ever session. You didn't talk to anybody before?
No,
Oh,
madam, no. This is my first
interesting.
session.
Interesting. So tell me first, how are you feeling?
It's feeling good, madam, but little bit I hesitate. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is pretty natural, pretty normal when we talk to somebody for the very first time on a video call, and if someone is totally stranger to you, so it is pretty normal. Okay. So, since we are meeting for the very first time, so would you mind introducing yourself?
Okay, madam.
Yeah.
Um, as you know, my name is Anil. I'm from Karnataka. Currently, I'm working in government sector.
Ah.
Apart from I pursuing my degree also, BCom.
Hmm.
So actually, I improving my English communication skill.
Hmm.
That's all about it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Karnataka, madam.
Karnataka. Okay, Karnataka.
In-
And you are working in a government sector. What do you do?
I'm working in a government sector
Hmm.
in SDM, madam. Second
Okay.
division assistant.
And you are pursuing your BCom degree too. Great.
Yes, madam.
Okay, yeah. So, how may I help you? Tell me.
Please, could you help me how to improve my English speaking?
Okay.
Some suggestion. Give me some suggestion.
Okay, okay, we will definitely talk about that. But before that, may I know about your hobbies too? What do you do in your leisure time?
My free time, I read some books and listen a podcast, English podcast, like Sandeep Patil's podcast, and
Okay.
um,
So you are doing the listening
some
practice.
story. Yes,
Hmm.
and I play cricket also.
Okay, you play cricket. Great. Because nowadays it is difficult to find people who go outside in the ground and then play.
Yes,
Do you have
I have some friends also there in my
Hmm.
room.
Hmm.
When I free time, I go there.
Great. So you all friends go together to play.
Yes, yes.
Hmm. So it means you are living far from your family. You are not with your family.
No, madam. My hometown is in Uttar Kannada district,
Hmm.
southern part of Karnataka. I'm working in Vijaypura district,
Okay. So you are far from.
around 300 to 350.
Okay. 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 So who cooks for you?
Me also, madam.
Okay. So I think with your friend or like you alone, you live alone in a room.
I live alone, madam.
Okay. And how did you learn cooking? Did you learn like when you were at home or after shifting here?
Madam, I cook only my room, some rice items and some ragi mudde. It's Karnataka special
Hmm.
and ragi mudde.
Hmm.
I make a ragi mudde.
Okay, so how did you learn? The question was, how did you learn from YouTube or you just learned when you were at home?
I learn my mother, madam. My mother
Okay. So whenever you
cooking.
cook, you just
She,
call your
she is
mother and ask.
she is cooking well, madam. That's
Hmm.
why I learn
Yeah,
my mother.
yeah. We always appreciate our mothers because every mother cooks delicious food.
Yes.
for their kids. Yes. Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah. So as you mentioned that you want some of the suggestions and tips for your spoken English, for your communication skills. So first, I want to know like what are the things that you are doing in English, especially in order to enhance to become
Could you?
proficient.
I'm audible, madam.
Yes. Now you're audible. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Madam, my question is, when did you start your English journey?
Hmm.
You have
Uh,
environment, and you study in English medium and regional language. Please, could
Okay.
you?
Hmm. It was my school was called an English medium, but we didn't get the exposure to the language, especially to the spoken language. The subject was taught as a subject, like the English was taught as a subject, and we were used to taught as just learn and mug up the questions. And if I talk about myself during school, I was very bad at English. Like I was not even able to understand English. So I didn't have the environment at all. But the good thing happened to me was like I got admission in JNU. So there I got the exposure of the environment. Like people speak English in JNU. Everybody speaks English. And the second thing was I started learning Korean. So the professors, they, used to explain everything in English. Like even if they are teaching a word in Korean, they used to explain the meaning in English itself, not in Hindi or in any regional language. So from there, I learned a lot of words like Korean English, Korean English. So when I was learning Korean words with English meanings, I learned English words too. Like I'm learning Korean words with English meanings, so I got a lot of words. So after getting a lot of words, I started understanding people. So then I started doing the listening practice from YouTube. I got exposed to the listening practice too. But before in schools, I was not even aware about the listening practices. Like, okay, listening also helps a lot in speaking. But then when I started understanding people, and then I started listening practice from YouTube. Initially when I started, there were not kind of a lot of conversational videos. No, I just started with some of the speeches, and then later on we got podcast and then conversations, and nowadays a lot of people are making videos related to spoken English, and then conversation videos are also available. So I started with speeches. English speeches channel was again there, and some of the YouTubers are very old there who are making videos in English. So I started with those videos. Later on I got to know like reading is again very imperative in order to become good communicator. So then I started reading books. So like this I just started, and all these are things like learning words, listening, doing the listening practice, and then reading books are providing you input, right? You are just getting input, not there is no output unless you speak. So then I started
Yes.
speaking in 2022, August 2022, and I started my YouTube channel. Yeah, at the same time I started speaking. So initially I was very bad. I used to make a lot of mistakes, grammatical mistakes. I used to eat words, and then I used to get stuck in between, and I was very nervous, and I was very hesitant too while talking to people. But then gradually I guess practice really helped me a lot. So like this I just improved. The same routine, same thing that happens with everyone. Like first learn words, do the listening practice, do the reading practice, and then whatever you learned, whatever the input is, start giving the output. And that you can do by doing a lot of practice with different people. Yeah. So
Madam,
that.
I am honestly saying I really like you, madam. Your body language, your eye expression. You speak only simple English. I really like.
Hmm. Hmm.
Madam,
I.
my second question.
Hmm.
Grammar part is important while learning English.
Yes, it is important. Yes. Initially, if you are a beginner, like if you are just starting your journey, focus upon the tenses. Like when you are talking about majorly what happens with people is when they talk about themselves, it is easy for them to use verb in a simple present tense, like I go, I come, I eat, I wake up, whatever the things. As soon as they start speaking about past incident or childhood memories, they got stuck because they don't have great command over the past tense. So little bit on the tenses. and that you can do that you can also have great command over the past tense or every tense by doing a lot of practice. So if you are facing any issue with present tense, speak everything in present tense about yourself, then about others too. Second thing, again, after speaking about tense, it is easy to speak about ourselves. Like if I talk about myself, I can speak for hours and hours. Like I do this, I do this, I like this, I watch movie, I read books, I do this. But once I start speaking about other person, like everyone starts speaking about other person, like he, what he likes, where he goes, what he does, then we again stuck, because we are not habitual of using ses form, that is simple present, right? He goes, what he likes, what he does. And then again, in communication skills, we need to work upon the question part too, the interrogation part too. We always think that okay, I'll join the session, I'll give the answers, but at the same time we have to ask the questions too. So if you want to ask about a third person, you should know that okay, I have to use does he like that, does he go there? So does, very important. Okay, then ses, very important. So little bit about present, then about past. Past is majorly, like it's easy to speak about future too, like I'll go there or I want to go there. We can switch with want and will, but it is difficult to speak about past incidents. So like one by one you can work upon tenses, and then you can focus upon other parts, other grammatical patterns like modals, then prepositions. Yeah, but it is important.
Madam, but nowadays my daily routine is I read some kid story books.
Hmm.
30 minutes I read kid story
Hmm.
books, and I listen a podcast also. Whenever I go outside, I listen a podcast, English podcast, only English podcast,
Hmm.
and I speak to co-learner like CVA app and yes fluency.
Hmm.
Uh, um, your CV app gets daily 30 minutes free, and
Hmm.
yes, Plans also getting 30 minutes free. I really use it.
Hmm.
And early days, I can't make a single sentence, madam. But nowadays, I little bit improving.
Hmm.
I don't know how much time it takes time. I don't know. Please, would you suggest how much time it takes while learning English?
It is a, I guess, lifelong journey to learn a language. It is not about only English, anything that you want to. But for a certain level, it takes around 3 to 6 months. But if I talk about yourself, right now you are good at English. I guess you are good at presenting yourself now, because you are doing the practice on regular basis. I guess on different applications. So it will take only 3 months to become upper intermediate for you. At least
But 3 months, madam, I watch a YouTube channel. I wasting my time. But last week I speaks some co-learner. I
3.
want this is my practice, madam. Last week
Okay. So
I
this
re-
practice, keep doing this practice for 3 months continuously. Then you will be amazed even by the drastic changes in your communication skills. Yeah.
okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Any
Okay.
other suggestion?
Any other suggestion? You are talking nowadays that you have recently started, so which is great. I thought you are just talking to me for the very first time and with a stranger. But if you are talking on different applications, which is great. Simultaneously, if you want to, improve your English a little faster, then inculcate new words every day. Okay, every day try to learn 2 to 4 words, and then when you talk, like you are talking to somebody, then keep those 4 words in front of you. Like today you have learned 4 words, keep those 4 words in front of you, and then talk while talking to somebody, just look at the word and then try to, anyhow deliberately try to use the word in the conversation. Okay, so next day you will have 8 words in front of you. So initially for 1 or 2 months, keep those words in front of you. Okay, after having 10 words, keep those 10 words in front of you and talk to somebody and use 5 of them out of 10. Try to use 5 of them deliberately in the conversation. If you are not able to use, then bring a topic where you can use those 5 words, and next day again, like keep next 10 words like this. If you like want to improve a little faster, words, idioms, phrases. Simultaneously keep learning and then keep practicing. That will help you. Otherwise, I have seen many people, what they do is do the listening practice. If they have to ask, they just consume content for 2 hours continuously. If not consuming content, they consume 1 hour content and 1 hour talking to people. So just they end up speaking the same English. Even it happened with me too, honestly. Like I was watching a lot of videos and then I was talking to people. So for a very long period of time, I was speaking same English. I was not able to see the change in myself. Like, okay, I was speaking this English a few days back, like or maybe last week, and still I'm speaking the same English. There is no change. Then I got to know, like, okay, I'm not learning simultaneously. I should learn. I should learn new words, phrases, idioms. Only then I will be able to improve. So that is one important thing that you can keep in your mind while learning, while practicing. Okay.
Okay, madam. When I speaking in English, my mind goes blank, madam. I get stuck.
Hmm.
This is the problem I have facing nowadays.
Hmm. That will be, improved gradually once you start doing the practice every day. And it is very natural. Sometimes very, renowned, very, very good speakers also get stuck. Sometimes it is because of happens because of excitement level. When you are very excited, you forget things what we wanted to ask. Sometimes because of the nervousness, but sometimes like if you are not that much aware about the topic, it is not always doubting us as okay, my English is not good. No, sometimes maybe you are even not aware about the topic in your own mother tongue too. So then you don't get words, and then you don't get a lot of examples or sentences in that particular topic. So once you don't know much, try to read about the topic. And then, like while talking, if you think that I got stuck in between, then after the conversation, just think about that and just read about that particular topic. And again, as I mentioned already, that if you start learning words simultaneously, you will be able to recall them easily, effortlessly. Okay.
Okay, madam. Okay. Madam, this is my first session. I getting nervousness.
Hmm.
When I speak to face, I getting nervousness.
Hmm.
Uh,
But you spoke well. You spoke well. You are. You seem confident to me. Your body language is great, and your way of speaking is again good. You are calm, composed, keeping a smile on your face. Everything is perfect. You are just doubting yourself. So say no to yourself. The to self doubts. This is very, very, very important to say no to self doubts. No, it's no. Okay, they are just thoughts created by our monkey mind that okay, I'm not good, I'm not confident, I'm nervous. No, but you are good. I can see that.
but my problem is my first standard to after my education system only about only learning
Regional.
regional language. Karnataka regional language is Kannada.
Hmm.
My whole education learning in only Kannada language.
Hmm.
I don't have any environment also. I
Hmm.
am also come from background.
Hmm.
Um, this is how I lack of my English communications.
Yeah, same reason. I guess most of the Indians have same reason because in India we have diversity in our culture, language. So every region has their own regional language. So while talking to each other in one state, we use same language, and we don't talk in even in Hindi, right? Even we don't talk in Hindi. Only some students who go to school or in private schools, they talk in Hindi. Otherwise everyone speaks in their mother tongue, and then no environment like where we can talk to each other in English. So every single Indian faces the same issue, but then we have to just practice separately, learn the language separately, right?
Okay, ma'am. Madam, your opinion, can I learn English? How is my English?
Yes, I already told you, you have that potential. You have that potential to express yourself in a well manner because you are confident, you are doubting. I am telling you, you are confident, and you have that potential to, and even your English is good. You are not making mistakes while speaking. You can do
Thank you,
one
madam. Thank
thing.
you.
That is maybe if you are thinking that you get stuck, you are speaking a little
Yes.
slower, or you are not
Yes.
getting immediately the words in your mind, you can do one more thing, that is reading aloud. Read aloud.
Okay.
How do you read? How do you read?
Madam, but nowadays I read Sudha Murthy book. It's very simple and easy to understand.
Yeah.
I purchase 3 to 4 books. She is
Hmm.
very easy to understand, madam.
She
That's
writes.
why I read she's book.
So I asked, how do you read? It means sometimes people read in mind, like just keeping a book in front of them and reading in mind. And if you want to be good at English, read it out loud. Speak each word properly. That will enhance your pronunciation too. Okay, so speak out loud, read it out loud. You are alone here, so you can do that. No one is going to
Okay.
judge you.
Okay, madam. Daily I read 30 minutes, madam. Read it loud. I read 30 minutes, and
Hmm.
also I 3 to 4 words. I vocabulary practice.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
I write daily. I writing my whole daily life. Going to the
Okay.
I write 30 minutes. I write a journal, madam. Only
Wow.
English.
Interesting. Yes.
Yes.
Then you don't need to worry about the things that will I be able to improve, or am I able to do it or not. Do not just ask these silly questions. Do not have these kind of doubts. Just keep doing the same practice, writing, speaking, and then reading, learning words for continuously 3 months. And then you can assess yourself. Don't just start examining yourself in just 1 week. It's been only 1 week, I guess. You have been talking to people, right?
Yes. 1 week.
Yeah,
It's
so do
been
it
one
for
week.
3 months continuously. Then you can assess your, this video you will get on my channel. So you can just again, if you want, after 3 months you can again talk to me, and then you can judge yourself if you really want to judge. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
madam. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else that you want to discuss or want to ask?
No, madam.
No. Okay. Are you an introvert or extrovert?
I don't understand, madam. Introvert means?
Introvert, a person who spends most of the time with himself, or who doesn't have much courage to go out and talk to strangers. Like he enjoys his own company, is introvert. Extrovert is a kind of a social person, social butterfly, like who always talks to random people, strangers, and in groups, and a very talkative person who always shares his opinion and gives the advices to everyone. So that is we can call extrovert.
Uh, both are, madam.
So both for both
I
you
have.
use ambivert. Ambivert. So you can call I am an
Yeah.
ambivert. Ambivert means it depends on the people, what kind of people I am with. Like if I am comfortable with somebody, I am an extrovert. Like I speak very much. And if I am with people who are not like me or very different, or I don't enjoy their company, then I am kind of an introvert. Then I don't talk too much. So that you can call ambivert. So you are kind of ambivert. Sometimes you are introvert, sometimes you are ambivert. Oh, extrovert.
Mm, madam, right now my age is now 25 years. It's the
Okay.
right time to start
Hmm?
learning English, speaking English.
Yeah. Okay. Every time is right. Like when you start doing that is the right time. Like no matter what age you have right now. Just before you, I talked to somebody. She has done her BCom in 1998 and she got married in 2001. So now you can assume her age. And now she has started working upon her communication skills. She's from
Okay.
Chandigarh. And just right before you, I just talked to her. So, like, it doesn't have kind of foundation or limitation of age. Anytime, anything you can learn. It is not only about language, anything you can learn. Many people, many senior citizens, after completing their every responsibility towards their kids, towards their family, then they start traveling, then they start vlogging, then they start learning something new. Nowadays, people are learning. I have seen a lot of senior citizens too. They are learning a lot of, trying their hands on new things. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is right.
Madam, what's your plan? Your next, your future, like?
It means you are asking me my goal, long-term goal.
Yes, madam.
That is to become a successful YouTuber. Yeah, will you support me?
Yes, madam. I'm
Yes.
always supported you.
Yeah, I can become a good and I guess a successful YouTuber only because of you guys. So yeah, that is my long-term goal. And if I talk about my short-term goal, I want to be an advanced speaker of this language, so I can help people in a well manner.
Madam, your English is very fluent and very beautiful. But my suggestion, please you develop your own software like English Diary, Clapping, like please your teaching style, different for your teaching style.
I'll think about it. Yeah, it is kind of, it is not that much difficult, but we need a kind of a team for that thing. Otherwise, it is not easy to do alone, I guess. Yeah, so first, still I am just aspiring to become advanced. Then I'll do these things because, yeah, in future, I have just started my career. So definitely I'll go with this because I love languages. So definitely I'll do something in it itself. Yeah.
Madam, learning English is any buying any courses like English Diary, Clapping, it's important, and learning alone is important.
Both, both are important, and at the same time, both are important. My personal experience I can share with you when I started taking sessions with the clapping tutors for 3 months. Uh, I was able to see a little change in my confidence because the tutors helped me boosting my confidence and then making me, they tried to just mitigate my fear. But then after taking sessions, I was not doing anything. Like 30-minute session I took thrice a week. And after that, I was not doing anything. Like I was doing this listening practice as I shared with you before. But then there was no change if I don't put deliberate efforts. So after completing the 3 months of course, for 1 or 2 months, I was going, back to square one. I was thinking like I'm not doing anything. There is no improvement. I'm not able to speak if I'm not taking sessions and then that. So then I started talking to strangers and I started putting extra efforts in it. So it is not like if you are taking sessions, enough. No. Simultaneously, you have to learn. Simultaneously, you have to practice. Whenever you get opportunity, just grab it and just talk to people. So you can join some of the groups too, where you can, get the environment where you can do the active listening. Once you participate in group discussions, there if two people are talking or if somebody else is making sentences using a particular word, from there you get their perspective, their ideas, their point of view. So that is kind of a active listening. So from active listening we get one more thing, that is asking questions. When you are actively listening to somebody and when you are simultaneously understanding their point of view, then you can ask a question. Otherwise you will feel like, okay, what next, what I need to ask. You will get confused, right? But if you participate in group discussions, that also helps you in your critical thinking, like how to ask next question, how to give the compliments. That also you learn from group discussions. So if you get any chance, any group where there also you can participate. One, I have also created a group, that is Try to Thrive Telegram group. You can join if you want. Sometimes I do conduct group sessions.
Okay, ma'am. Please
Yeah.
share me link. Okay,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'll share with you. By the way, it is with the same name, Try to Thrive Telegram group. Try to
okay, madam. My friends, some friends speak very fluent in English. When I see my friends, I demotivated me. How is my English? Really very pathetic English. This is things come in my mind, madam.
Do not compare. Do not compare. Do not compare. Okay. When you are learning something, any kind of skill you are trying to inculcate in yourself, any kind of habit you are trying to inculcate yourself, your capabilities and their capabilities are totally different. Okay, your potential, their potential is totally different. Your way of living the life, your way of remembering, your way of your retention power different. They are different. So do not compare. If you actually want to compare with somebody, then compare with yourself yesterday yourself. Like how was you yesterday, and what 1% you can improve today. Only this much. Don't compare yourself with others. Okay.
Okay, madam. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, that will help you. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, or we can just wind the session up right here as I have another session at 12:30.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
madam.
It was really
Yeah.
lovely talking to you. Thank you so much for connecting to me. Bye bye. Have a great
Thanks
day.
for giving this opportunity. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.